Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the January 2nd, 2025 License Commission meeting. Secretary Pyer, has the meeting been posted?
Yes, it has.
Roll call, please.
Commission Chair Howe?
Here.
Commissioner Krieger?
Here.
Commissioner Donahue is absent. Commissioner Mercier?
Here.
Commissioner Tang?
Here.
4 present, 1 absent. 0th is the acceptance of the December 12th, 2024 minutes.
Move as modified.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Next item.
Application by Sophia Boucher, City of Lowell Cultural and Special Events, for a seasonal special events permit for amplified outdoor public entertainment for live and recorded music and speakers at City of Lowell case-sponsored events being held in JFK Plaza, 50 Arcan Drive.
Good evening. Please state your name.
Hi, my name is Sophia Boucher.
And does anyone on the board have questions or comments?
Second.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mercier, seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. You're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
Applications by Amanda Etinge for 2 special one-day licenses to sell, dispense wines and malt beverages only at the Hellenic Center, 41 Broadway Street, for the following: a celebration of life on Saturday, January 18th, 2025 from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., and a Thanksgiving celebration on Saturday, March 1st, 2025 from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Amanda's joining us on Zoom.
Happy New Year, John.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Please state your name.
Amanda Tinga.
And Amanda, tell us about these 2 events, the usual setup.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing changes.
Questions or comments from the board? Motion to approve by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Amanda, you're all set.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Public hearing to amend an all-alcoholic beverages package store license for SAPT LLC doing business as Lowell Liquors for a change of ownership and stock interest for premises at 638 Rogers Street.
Hello, can you?
Yes,
Can you hear me, sir?
we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Good evening. Please state your name. Mr. Patel, can you please state your name?
Patik Patel.
And this is a change of ownership. The Chala Patel is transferring her interest to you for $0.
Exactly. She's my ex-wife. We're going through, according to the divorce agreement, I'm taking over the ownership of Lowell Liquors. So we're going through the process, through City of Lowell and ABCC.
And I see you have ownership interests in several other licensed
Yeah,
premises.
Correct. I'm a manager in a couple of locations, so I have about 20 plus years experience. So.
Excellent. Do we have any questions or comments from the board? This is a public hearing. Anyone? Any questions?
No.
All right.
Public hearing.
We'll open it up for the public. Is there anyone here wishing to speak in favor? In favor? Hearing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Is there anyone here wishing to speak in opposition? In opposition? Hearing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. What is the wish of the body?
I'll move approval.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Mercier, seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Mr. Patel, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Public hearing for an application by Asados Donna Flor Incorporated, Marina Martinez, proposed license manager for a new all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license for premises at 197 High Street.
Is Marina Martinez here? For Asados Dona Flor? No? Put that to the end?
Public hearing for an application to alter the premises of an all-alcoholic beverages package store license for Daria Incorporated doing business as Store 38 for premises at 6 Laurel Street.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Good evening, please state your name.
Sohil Patel.
And this is a request to change the premises,
Just a alteration, yeah.
alter the
inside.
interior?
Correct.
Could you just describe briefly what you plan on doing?
So there is a one big wall between the two locations.
Yes.
We just break that wall and make it one. Yep.
Does anyone have any questions or comments on the board? Commissioner Krieger?
I was, and I'm not sure that this can be answered by the manager, but someone asked me why the addresses to which the notice was sent included the well, I think it's the Bartlett School, but didn't include the LeBlanc School. It seemed like they sort of missed that. Did we? I'm not suggesting we kick this down the road for having missed it, but I think we need to take note of that and make sure that we're getting everybody.
Secretary Pyre, did the city provide us with a certified copy of the
Yes, the assessor's office provided the abutters list.
abutters?
And that's what they used.
And is said school not on that list?
Apparently not.
All right. Oh, Mr. Patel, sure, come to the lectern. Please state your
Happy
name.
New Year to everybody. My name is Nitin Patel, and I hope you have a very great Christmas, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, same here.
Long time.
Yeah.
So what happened that Lee Blanc School is not regular school at the corner. It's, anybody has trouble or something at other school, so they bring the kids there. Probably that's why they're probably not included, I think. That's my understanding, because they always have security there on the premises.
Understood.
That-
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions or comments on the application for the alteration of the premises?
Move approval.
It's a public hearing,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so we'll open it up for the public. Anyone here wishing to speak in favor? In favor? Hearing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. We'll open up the public hearing for anyone here wishing to speak in opposition. In opposition, the public hearing is now closed. What is the wish of the body?
Move approval.
Motion to approve by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Motion carries. I think it's a good alteration that you're doing. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, guys. Great night.
Thank you.
Public hearing for multiple amendments on to an all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license for Warp and Weft LLC, premises at 197-189 Market Street.
Good evening. Please state your name, Counselor.
Good evening, Attorney Michael Zame. I'm here with Greg Faulkner from the Warp and Weft. I want
Thank
to
you.
wish everybody a happy new year.
Thank you.
Just by way of history on this one, if you will, is that you may recall we were here in July on an application where Christina Nikotopoulos came forward as the purchasing a 75% interest in Warp and Weft, with Craig having the 25%.
And she flew home from Greece for that.
She did. When we sent it down to the ABCC, in the eyes of the ABCC, they had the actual liquor license issued to Warp and Weft LLC, but the owners of the Warp and Weft LLC, in the eyes of the ABCC on the license, were Eric Faulkner, Alyssa Faulkner, and Craig Faulkner. They changed the corporate status, but never made the application here into the ABCC to take it from the three owners on the LLC of the original application to bring it down to one owner. I had a lengthy discussion with Mr. Pyers on this and Brad Doyle from the ABCC. What they suggested we do is they sent that application back with no action, the one you had approved in July, for that transfer to add Christina to the corporate, to the LLC. They sent it back with the suggestion that we do this application where we transfer the interests of Alyssa and Eric to Craig, and then if this is approved by you tonight, Simultaneously, this application and the one for Christina will go down, and they'll be both acted on. But they just want to see this essentially as on a paper trail where it goes, in their eyes, we had it as this. So it should have, back whenever they did that other change, it should have been amended down there. Here and down there, it wasn't. This is to correct that, to have it in their eyes a clear paper trail as to who had the license, when it was had, and how it gets transferred over to both now Craig and Christina at the end of the rainbow here, if you will.
Excellent. Thank you for explaining that. Does anyone on the board have any questions or comments? No.
On the public.
It's a public hearing, so we'll open up for the public. Anyone here wishing to speak in favor? In favor. That portion of the hearing is closed. Is anyone here wishing to speak in opposition? In opposition. Hearing none. The public hearing is closed. What's the wish of the body? Motion to
Second.
approve by Commissioner Mercier, seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Motion carries. You're all set. Good luck. Thank you.
Public hearing for an application by Krish Narada Incorporated doing business as Captain John's. Ankit Patel, proposed license manager for a transfer of an all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license for 333 Westford Street.
Oh, good evening, counsel.
Good evening.
The floor is yours.
Good evening. For the record, Attorney Michael Zame here for Krish Narada, Inc. With me is the three principals of that is Ankit Patel, who is this gentleman here. We have Happy Patel. Not only is she happy to be here, that's her actual name. Yeah. And then we have Usha Ben Patel. So those are the three corporate offices of Krish Narada Inc. They're taking over an iconic landmark up in Couple Square. Obviously, sadly, when Maria passed, Nicky's now at a point where he's now at the point where he wants to pass the torch on. This family here is very astute business people. They've been in Lowell doing business for years. They have a number of different gas stations at different locations. They run all of their operations. They're clean. They're tight. They run tight ships. Although none of their locations sell alcoholic beverages, they have a very good record with respect to tobacco compliance, being checked by the city under the rules for service of or the sale of tobacco products. They intend to keep. They've been working since this transaction has been contemplated. They've been working along with Nikki and the staff up at Captain John's to learn the ropes, if you will. They are tip certified. They're trained in all of the other aspects of food service and safe serve and things of that nature. They've been working along with them, and they'll continue to do so, kind of a training transition until such time as we reach the point where we get it approved here, hopefully, and then whatever the time frame is with respect to the ABCC in Boston. And at that point, once all those approvals are in place, then they're investing not only in just the business, they're buying the property and everything. So this is, they're taking it very seriously. So if you have any questions from them, they're here to answer anything that you have.
I think you answered all my questions. They'll ask the other commissioners.
Good.
So this is a public hearing. Anyone here wishing to speak in favor? In favor? Hearing none, that portion of the public hearing is closed. Is anyone here wishing to speak in opposition? In opposition? Hearing none. The public hearing is now closed.
Move.
If before,
Counselor?
I just one last item, and I've spoken to Mr. Pyers about this earlier today. Part of the application process, and when we formed the corporation, we needed to get obviously the tax ID number. We sent some information down to the IRS on December 5th, again on December 18th, and again on December 23rd. We haven't gotten the tax ID number issued yet. I am told, I spoke on the phone on the 30th with a representative from the IRS, and who told me that I could, hopefully we'll have it either by, well, we didn't get it today, hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday or Tuesday. So I have someone that I have to follow back up on. And I think what we thought we'd do is, if we can get that approved tonight here, subject to that coming through, and then once we have that, we'll add that to the application and send that down to the ABCC for approval. I mean, it's not, they're not going to do anything with it until they have that number anyways.
Excellent. So motion to approve, subject to receipt of the EIN by Commissioner Mercier, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries.
All right, thank you so much.
Good luck with that establishment. Thanks, you too. And back to, number 8.
Request for a hearing regarding an application by Relax Salem LLC doing business as Act Shack for a change of location for the all-alcoholic beverages restaurant licensee to 450 Chelmsford Street. It is requested that legal notice be published in the local newspaper and the public hearing be held on January 16th, 2025 at 6 p.m.
Motion to schedule a public hearing on said January 16th, 2025 by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. And we'll hop back to number 4 is Marina Martinez, present or on Zoom?
She is not present or on Zoom.
Right.
So we'll put that to the next.
Motion to reschedule number 4 for the next hearing, January 16th, 2025, by Commissioner Mercier, seconded by Commissioner Krieger. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing
Move
none,
adjournment.
motion carries. Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Krieger, seconded by Commissioner Tang. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? Hearing
Aye.
none. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's not a world's record, but it was quick.
15 minutes.